I would like to thank Task Force for giving me conducting such an event.
This is an opportunity for me to be a part of the solution.
I'm here to bring a better change, not just for me or for you, but for us.
Let's all vote this election.
May the best candidate win.
Anyone can put together a list of points and call it a manifesto. But do they have what it takes to be a leader? Do they have what it takes to deliver? Come find out in this SoapBox, 22 and 23 April 2021.
Good evening, candidates and everyone. Welcome to the 7th edition of SoapBox. We at Team Task Force believe in the spirit of volunteerism. We aim to make students' lives easier and happier at NIT Trichy through various initiatives such as Passport Mela, Retrieve and Recover, and etc. We also aimed at giving better and easy solutions to students' regular problems. Only by inculcating the spirit of volunteerism we can create leaders who will push relentlessly for serve for the community. Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. So we have here Sindhuja and Nainika who are willing to solve students' problems, present their plans and goals for the student body in front of their entire student community. So now, welcome to the soapbox. There'll be an intro session where the candidates will have to tell 10 minutes about them. So now, we'll welcome Sindhuja and Nainika.
Um, I'll go with myself first. Hello, everyone. This is Nainika. I hope you all are staying safe, and please take care of yourself. I know the times are challenging, and please stay at home. Coming to my introduction, for those of you who know me from the posters that I've released and the manifesto, and for those who don't know, I'm from Mechanical Second Year, BTech, and I'm from Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. Moving on directly to the my positions of responsibility I've held at NITT. I'm part of various clubs and teams like I'm the joint secretary of Mechanical Engineering Association, and I'm also part of Entrepreneurship Cell and NIT Trichy, and I'm also part of Synergy Marketing team and also part of Task Force. I'm also the mechanical class representative for the batch 2023. All these positions gave me a perspective of what the students want as a community, and also the expectations of students from their representatives. Um, and moving on to my manifesto, I have majorly covered all the points that the students want from their elected representative, and I've tried to cover as many points as possible, but I have three major categories that are the highlights of the manifesto. The first highlight being the common public forum, which has all the information under one domain. The information being all the important announcements, and also the club informations, all the contact informations of various facilities of NITT, and the query section, and many more, which are included as a part of the NITT app. The NITT app is an initiative that was taken up by previous student councils as well. But the 2019-2020 Student Council has done 90% of the job of creating the NITT app, but due to COVID, they couldn't complete it. As part of my manifesto, I'd like to complete that 10% of the work that was being done, and I'd like to take NITT app into working. And the second part of the second major highlight of my manifesto would have to be the points that I've included under the girl student welfare, and also the points that we included our creating awareness about ICC, and also in extending the curfew boundary. And also, I've included many other points under estate welfare, academics, scholarships, and internships, alerts for students, and also many more points, which you can find in my manifesto. Please take a look, and that's it for my intro. Thank you.
Yeah, can I start my introduction? Yeah, okay, so good evening, everyone. I'm Sindhuja, second year mechanical student, contesting for additional general secretary post of Students' Council 2021-22. I am the kind of person who always comes forward readily to help my surrounding community. The joy and the satisfaction I get in helping is immeasurable. And people I have been with, they always tell me that they find me easily approachable. And I like to show in actions rather than just telling. I'm really happy to share some of the improvements that I would like to make based on the issues faced by our student community. So I'll start with academic. So under academic, conduct career guidance sessions for juniors, conduct soft skill development sessions, create awareness sessions about the procedure to access institute licensed softwares or websites, have mental health breaks during online semesters, and make GRE, GATE, UPSC, and other competitive exam coaching classes available online at discount rates, streamline the information about scholarships, create database for off-campus research internship opportunities, and bring in institute initiatives and the other related information in a common platform. And next, I will go to the campus welfare. Increase the frequency of bus and e-rickshaw services in campus, ensure proper functioning of CCTV cameras, bring in more varieties in campus shops, and ensure proper rate range for shops like tender coconut stalls in campus. Under campus safety, ensure proper checking system at entrance gates. And under girls student, I want to have a washroom for girls in old sack and other public places, and set up sanitary napkin vending machine in hostel blocks, and curfew extension for girls for fest and other academic works, and conduct awareness sessions on various internships and scholarship opportunities available especially to girls, and promote the women and tech talks to continue even further. And in under library, revise library timings during NSEM and maintain a proper database for all the books available in the library. Under mess, improve hygiene and check quality of food regularly. Extend mess timing due to COVID and bring in vegetarian mess. And under sports, I have renovate toilets in sports complex and in swimming pool, and intake of coaches to guide team members in some sports team. And under estate welfare, I have points like bush clearance, sterilization and vaccination of stray animals, pest control, increase greenery. And under hostel facilities, improve hygiene, proper maintenance of electric switchboards in hostel, ensure regular and proper cleaning of washrooms, Wi-Fi curfew extension, and frequent maintenance of water filter RO system, renovate Opal Computer Center, make availability of good sports equipment in hostel. And these are the points I thought would be useful for the student community for their welfare. And I'll try my level best even in hard times. And I don't give up things easily. I'll try till the last to get the things done. and I take pride in counting as we and not as I or you. And if given a chance, I will really utilize this opportunity for better functioning of the college. And all the best to other contesting candidates.
That was nice, Nainika and Sindhuja. Now I welcome, invite student council members to question Nainika and Sindhuja. Thank you.
Hi, Nainika and Sindhuja. So I just found a similar point in both of your thing, and I found this is worth questioning. So both of you have said that you guys will go on with the extension of curfew, right? So
Yes.
you know that we have previous councils have tried for it, but how do you think that you will change your perspective, and how do you think your work will go on, like your process of work?
Yes, Anna. Can you start?
Yeah.
Okay. What I was thinking, like curfew extension, we will like the security person, we will just show them the permission that we are in a particular fest theme, or if it's related to academic or club works, we will tell them the exact like a official letter, kind of like we are present and we are doing this to make it more official. And also we'll show them a message from our parents that I am willing to send my child, like I know that my child will be there during this time in the center working for the purpose what they want to, and they'll be showing these two things. And also I was thinking, if possible, if they're starting after 9 o'clock from the security and then going, they can a security person can accompany them and go. And or else if it's like a group of students, in case like a group of students are there, then they can like arrange a small vehicle like e-rickshaw, like the other whatever we have, bus or anything. They can arrange a vehicle and just drop it to the center, like and also not all centers will be allowed. Only the centers which have a proper security guard, security people in the entrance who maintain, only there the centers will be, and only those centers we will allow the students.
Okay, so you are planning to do not a full curfew extension, but just a part for specified students.
No, it's only for specified students. Like only if
Yeah.
there's a work, they should be allowed. Like there should
Yeah.
be a proper reason for them to go out.
Are you aware that this is already there?
Yes, yes, Akka. Like I think it was there for students. I think for my batch, I don't remember. Like in the first semester and the second semester, little bit like we were not having that curfew, this extension thing. So for I'll try to ensure that even my batch we try to implement this properly. Like we'll see that everyone benefits, whoever is in need of extension.
All right, Nainika, do you want to add on?
Actually, my perspective of the coffee extension wasn't exactly the timings to be specific. It was more of the coffee boundary that was supposed to be extended. I know that during the examination times, the coffee boundary is extended up to the library and octagon. But I think my plan was to extend it all throughout the year till the path of octagon. So basically, what's the use of that is that we all have the amenities that are required at night time already there in hostel premises. But the only thing that we require from off the campus at night times is the octagon Again, the Wi-Fi is also there, but if at all they need to access the oxygen, that is the only thing that is missing. And I thought of extending it to the library, but the library ends at 9 o'clock. So if at all we can possibly increase the library timings, that has to be done. And then we can also include the path of the library into the curfew boundary. And also, if at all the person needs to be escorted to the hospital in emergency cases, they have to be escorted with a person or the night guards with proper permission. That was my plan. And regarding the path of the boundary that we are creating as the curfew boundary, it should be under surveillance with the help of CCTV cameras and also camped by a night guard. Yeah, this is the idea of my curfew extension.
Do you want to add on or have a different question?
No, I just want to ask, have you guys come across your roles and responsibilities?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, you would have noticed that you're responsible for academic related activities for the third years as well as MIS issues. I did not see anything related to MIS issues or academic related activities, specifically for minors and electives. Earlier used to be for third years. So, have you guys faced any problems? Do you have any solutions for that? Because it's a very important part of your responsibility.
Well, actually, this is something I want to tell on a general note. The points that I've included in the manifesto are not only are not the only responsibilities I'm going to take up. So far, the issues that were faced, I think, were properly handled by the present student council. The things that we still face are yet, if we face something in the future, I think if we face, I think we'll be able to take that up in the future. So as a foresight, we didn't really face anything, but as of now, I think the present student council really did cover up all the things. Yeah. So that's why we didn't include anything in my manifesto.
Yeah. In my case, yeah, I haven't written it, but still, I would like to add this point. Like in case of this minors and electives, we shouldn't what I felt like my other GS has told is to not keep it at 12 o'clock, to not open this course registration at 12 o'clock. And I felt the same that that could be a very good idea to we can maybe have it at any daytime, so it'll be more easy and convenient for us to contact the officials in case we have any problems. What I remember, yes, when the course registration had to start at 12 o'clock, and we were all just waiting, and we were still not sure why the courses didn't come up, or why the portal still didn't open up, and we were still not and it was a night time, right? So we were not getting any responses also, and even the CRs and other people also, they couldn't help us immediately out, and we were also tense, how what do in case if there's a set of electives, and if there's no if one elective is missing, people in a hurry, they may choose the other electives thinking that maybe it is not there. What I mean to say, because there's no proper communication during that time, we might tend to take wrong decisions. So we can have it during daytime, so that will be more convenient. We can have more proper communication, and also if possible we can extend the number of seats also. I think many people are interested in CS minor. That's what I have seen in my batch. But the seats are very limited. So we can make in some efforts to increase even more seats. Or that's what even I was that's what I was thinking. I have even other plans. Okay, depending on the feasibility, we can see.
That's a good suggestion. Let's move on. You had mentioned something about extending the mess timing due to COVID. We did not really get that point.
Yeah, that was like I don't know the present case that's happening in the mess right now. I mean, like I guess like there are very like few people, only the research people or the required people are there. I think now it's fine, but then in case like so many people are returning back to campus, like usual mess will be very crowded, no? Like at times they even stand in lines. There's some like specific time when the mess will be like busy. Like once people, when more people will be there. So in that case, if we extend the mess timing, so we can divide people into batches. We can ensure that if there are only like 10 tables, we can ensure that only 5 table people should come. Like only, and only after that we can like, or else give. If there are like 500 people, we can tell 100 people you have to come and eat during 7 to 7:30, and we can tell the next batch like a next second batch to come and eat during 7:30 to 8 o'clock. We can think of something like that to like reduce the crowd and like help the situation.
I'm sorry, but can I intervene? I have
Yeah,
a
sure.
doubt. Yeah. So, Sindhuja, it is a really nice session, but how do you possibly think of,
Okay,
like,
this one can
how
we
do
have it
you?
during the debate?
Yeah,
Oh,
this
okay.
is a question for Sindhuja. Okay. You
Yeah,
guys
okay.
can, yeah, talk
So
about
we
it.
can have it during the debate. So you can note this point and keep it for the next one.
Yeah,
So I
okay.
have a question for you, Nainika.
Yeah,
So you are told that you'll extend the like Coursera content, like you'll get it
yeah,
free for the NIT students.
yeah,
So have you done research on that? How much it
yeah,
costs, and will NIT be ready to
yeah.
go on with
So,
that?
um, according to my research, I've seen that this is already taken up by the National Council last year, and they have done something of the sort about giving a few free courses as their initiative. I was thinking maybe that we can talk with the academic and make a few courses made available free through using their webmail, and a few courses which can be have a little discount, not like the regular cost, because they're from NITT. I think that will be really helpful, and also it will improve the kind of course content that we are already following. It will be like an extension of that.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, come again. Like I asked, did you go on and ask how much it costs from the Coursera side and stuff? Because the last time we were asking, it costs around $50 per person.
Yeah.
So that won't be manageable from the institute. So did you come up with any other idea?
Actually, a few courses, according to what I've been told, a few courses can be made free, but it has to be only accessed through the institute webmail. Like the institute needs to have a proper identification, like that the student is from NIT. And if they have it, they can access a few courses to the webmail for free. But a few courses only need to be paid, which is again it has the institute discount as well. So that is what my point was.
I mean, what Rahul was mentioning was there's a reason why it wasn't extended or it's not there right now. So, have you researched more about that?
Um, I really didn't get to that deep, but as far as I know, that few courses were made free. At least those can be accessed, I guess. Yeah.
Move on to the next case.
Okay, I'm not sure where I read it, but I read that ensuring of proper functioning of CCTVs. Where do you get to know that CCTVs are not functioning properly in campus? Like,
Yeah, it was me. Like ensure proper maintenance. Like there's a place where all this will be recorded, right? like all the CCTV camera, that there will be a person who will be observing all this,
Do you
like
know
all
who
the
that person is?
recording. Okay,
Do you know who that person is?
who the person is? I don't. No, I don't know, Akka. But I was just thinking, like, we can just ensure it. Like, there should never be a case that there is CCTV camera, but it was not working. Like, that shouldn't be a case. Like, they can just give update every 2 days or every like in a regular interval. That yeah, it's working. It's all fine. Like,
It's
they're
already working.
maintaining it. Yeah.
It's already working.
Okay.
Go on with the next one. I think we can go on with the task for question of the debate.
So we can have the debate next.
Thank you for your questions. Now we'll move to the next session. There'll be a debate where you can ask questions to each other. We'll start now.
Yeah. So
Yeah, Sindhuja, you want to go first?
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
In, so in the under student activities, you have mentioned a point, like formulate a queer support group.
Yeah.
Can you tell, like, explain more about it? Like, what are you like going to do and how you're going to do it?
Yeah, so basically, I think the present LGBTQI community doesn't really have, like, there is a club called Freudian Paradox, which focuses the social aspects like LGBTQI, but it doesn't entirely depend totally on it. Like, it's not entirely there. But the LGBTQI community of NIT doesn't have a official platform to discuss about their issues as such. So we have to form a queer support group and conduct more sessions and seminars regarding that. And that is basically to encourage the representation of the community. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, hi Nainika and Sindhuja. Good to see that
Hi.
you got started with the debate. So the rest of the debate will be splitting into different segments, and each segment will have a different topic. So we'll be covering academics, digitalization, campus development, students' welfare, clubs, fest, and sport, and finally a miscellaneous section where you can cover topics that aren't already being covered in the above 5 topics. So we start with academics, and every points in in each other's manifesto that you have doubts on and that you want to question the other one on, you can start now. So there are no follow-up questions won't really be allowed right now. You can ask something and get their answer on it, and then the person who's answering can then ask the next question. So yeah, you can start with academics. You'll have around 3 minutes on academics to question each other.
Nainika, you start, yeah?
Yeah, you can start.
Actually, I don't really have any. One second. I don't have any questions under the academic part of yours. You can go ahead.
Yeah, the same goes with me. Even I don't have any doubt in academics.
Okay. We're sorry to hear that. Okay. Do you have anything on digitalization?
Yeah, I do have. Sindhuja actually mentioned in the manifesto about bringing in information under one platform. What do you mean by that? I felt I didn't understand that. What do you mean by that, and what is your plan?
Yes. Basically, like all the institute information, whatever we get, it's only through the WhatsApp groups. Like when when some of us in the team or the CRs like share the message, we get it like that. Like in our campus, like WhatsApp is the only main medium for all the communication we are having. So I thought there can be a platform or a message platform, or at least like in the webmail, when the initiatives or any information is put up in the institute website, we can get a push up notification to the webmail. So we can know that, yeah, okay, something they have added, there's some notice, like instead of just going to the official website or other websites and seeing it particularly every time. We can just have it either in a mail or something like it, notification messages, something like that. Like the platform is not yet decided, but that can be like a message platform where we can like, yeah, something is added.
Okay, you don't have a contingency plan as of yet. Is that what you mean?
I didn't get you. Hello?
I mean, you don't have a correct plan as of yet regarding this. Is that what you mean? Like a solid plan
I
regarding this?
mean, like based on the feasibility, like after discussing with all the student people, like whichever is more feasible, whichever is utilized more, that platform can be chosen. But in a platform, we can have everything about scholarship, internships, and other institute initiatives in the official website. Whatever we get, like fee circular has come up, or the scholarship is released. All this will these we can just get like some messages in a platform. It's just like one. It just can be like a one side message, like one way.
No,
One
Sindhuja,
side
I'm
talk.
not asking for the problem, but I'm asking about the plan that you have for the
Uh,
implementation.
yeah, yeah, that's what I have. The platform I have not decided, but this what will be going to happen, and it need not be like a two-way platform.
Okay.
Too, it just can be like a one-way notification platform.
Um, like, how do you think the information, like you said, under one platform, how can it be updated? Because it's a very huge task.
Yeah, that again we have ideas. So
Can you
just
share that?
let's, yeah, if the information that's uploaded in the official website, like the person who updates the official website, the person can message the team who's involved in this maintaining the platform. Yeah, in the official website, I have put up this message, so they can just, when they put up in a platform there, they can tell them to the other people in the common platform too, like the maintaining people, and these maintaining people will send the push up notifications, and that um, can be for like all team people can send their information, and they can put the message.
All right. So,
I hope that,
Sindhuja,
yeah, it clarifies.
do you have any questions to Nainika under the segment of digitalization? Sindhuja, do you have any questions to Nainika under digitalization?
Well,
Okay.
yeah, under the student activities.
Okay, yeah, just a second. So the next section will be going forward towards campus development. So yeah, again, around 3 months for that.
Yeah, so I'll go first. Regarding the campus development, Sindhuja has mentioned something of CCTV camera. Uh, that was something you mentioned, and it was really vague. I think. Can you specify more on that? What is your plan exactly? And can you also tell about the feasibility of the plan?
Yeah, the same question like was asked by student council. Okay, I'll just tell it once again. So it's basically like there will be a place where all this like CCTV camera will things will be recorded. Those maintaining people will have to take in charge. They will be asked to like give report every time, like tell the people like it's working. Like how should I say? Like there should be a record, okay? Like this, yeah, all the CCTV cameras are working every time. That, like, what I mean, like, when some incident has occurred already, and then we realize that yeah, CCTV camera there, okay, some connection was lost or some wire was cut. We shouldn't like realize it later. So for like the safety purpose, it's better if we like ensure that it's working every time and update the status of the all cameras every time in a record in a record. And
Um,
yeah, and also for the previous question which you mentioned, like a common platform, I would like to like add in when we were in the first year, I think Student Council 2019 took an initiative to make NITT app, and we can utilize that app too if like we can utilize that app also for this.
Yeah, under the campus development, I would also like to ask another question because there's no separate section for this. You mentioned something about the RO plants, right, in your manifesto? The RO water plants? Yeah?
It's not RO water plants. That's
Okay.
RO water filter.
Yeah. So you mentioned something about it being frequently maintained. So one of the major advantage of the RO water purifiers is that it is easily maintainable. So what do you mean by frequently maintained?
Yeah, I'll tell you. Like once it so happened, I think it was in my first semester. Um, I think it was in the midnight when no one was there. I was just before going to sleep. I just went to get water, and then I was finding. I just found a cockroach moving near the water tap, almost like where the water comes. So that's something we need to like look upon. Like when I know like they're maintaining, so we just have to like increase the frequency of maintenance. Like we ensure that the surrounding, the water filter surrounding and the other thing is like clean. And if any like nearby, we can put some like cockroach pest control. We can do something like that. Initiatives can be done.
So you mean that it is probably the hygiene near the RO water purifiers that needs to be taken care of rather than the maintenance of the water purifiers. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Sindhuja, do you have any questions to Nainika on campus development? Okay, I guess then we'll move on. The next segment is students' welfare. Yeah, you can start.
Okay, so I have a question for you again, Sindhuja. As being the representative of girls, what points do you think are really important for the girl safety in specific? Like, what are the points that you want to take up, especially for the girls?
Yeah, I have mentioned in my this manifesto, like for the girls and for the safety specifically. I'll say that the institute is already doing a very good job in girls' safety. They're all maintaining the curfew timings and all. Um, So what I can add is just like ensuring. That's the only thing. Like we can ensure in the Opal that all the students, all the girl students are there safe. And also under I have in my manifesto I have mentioned in general campus safety. So there I have written proper checking system should be there at the entrance gates. What I feel is safety is not just for girls, even boys, like all the students need a common safety too. And that's what I would like to highlight. I think I remember one incident, I think it was one of my passed out senior told me. So it so happened that a boy student, he was moving out after the in the night outside, like inside the campus. He was roaming out, like walking, using his phone, and uh, some people in the bike, they just like snatched his phone and they took away, like they just stole his phone. So here the safety matters for boys too. Like safety is for everyone and we should ensure. So for that, I would like to like explain what I mean by proper checking too. Like I know like the people in the entrance, they're noting the bike number, vehicle number, whatever is coming. But in addition to it, they need to note down other details too. I would like to ensure all those. Like the place where I live in currently is too like a township, which is like almost similar to our campus. And here they maintain a very strict record of people entering and moving out. So, in general, what these people write is name, their address, and the purpose, and their phone number, and the time they enter in the gate. So, in the entrance gate, wherever they're entering, they need to like write the time at which they're entering. So if a person who comes in the vehicle and says like, yeah, I just want to like cross the campus and go to the other end, so we know the maximum time might be like around 30 minutes or something. Let's just say the person enters, we note down the time, and the person when he's reaching the exit point, there also again the same details have to be noted down, and also the exit time will have to be noted down. And so we can have that we can have the time difference, like the from the input entry time and the exit time shouldn't exceed 1 hour or something. Like the 1 hour is just like this. We can just decide the exact time what it should be like. Just say the person is just crossing the campus. If he's like taking more than
Sindhuja,
one
sorry to
hour,
interrupt. Can you
yeah,
make it a bit quick and we can move to the next
yeah,
section? There are a lot
it's
of
not
questions.
over. Yeah, in case the person is just entering the campus to just cross the campus, so then the time shouldn't be more than 1 hour, right? So if it's more than 1 hour, like we will just like note it down, have a record, and we'll ensure that it's maintained properly. Yeah.
All right. So, since we are running out of time, I guess we'll move to the final segment, that is miscellaneous. Everything that has not been covered so far can be included in this question. And I strongly urge Sindhuja to ask questions to Nainika because so far it's only been Nainika taking up lead and asking questions. So, yeah, you have around 2 minutes for this section.
Yeah. So under miscellaneous, you have mentioned take up queries in the updated NITT app and answer within 2 days. So, like, what do you mean by queries and like how effective is it?
Yeah, so basically, the ideology of having that point in the manifesto is that that the CRs are there to take up the point. Right now, in this present system, the CRs are the point of contact from the student council or the admin to the students, right? So it is not. It is possible that there is a scenario where one question might be answered asked by one student to the CR, and also another student might ask the same question at the same time again within a matter of minutes. But the point of adding a common forum for the queries is that, so that if one person asks the question to the public forum, that is the NITT app that I'm talking about, if they ask that question to someone handling the NITT app at that point of time, they will answer the question. And if again the question will be asked by someone, they know that it is a repeating question, and it will be updated in the FAQ part of the NITT app. So that is basically the idea. So that this, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So that is basically the idea of taking up the questions. And the timeline for I mentioned as 1 to 2 days is because there might be a few cases where the solution for the question might not be available just immediately, like a form or something. We need to search a little bit so that there is some breathing time for the solution to be exact. That is the breathing time is 1 to 2 days.
Okay. I have another question. You have mentioned virus testing and medication needed, and you have mentioned partnering with hospital close to campus. Can you explain the plan you have made for that?
Yeah, so basically, at present, the NITT hospital is equipped up to a level regarding the virus testing and medication. That is fine, but it is not possible to, provide to people of 7,000 students in the campus alone. So we are trying to. My plan is to partner with, and in addition to NITT hospital, also the surrounding hospitals, so that they are in a feasible range. So the medication is made available easier and quickly.
And have you made like the hospital, like how the list, or like how the procedure?
Yeah. So basically, the procedure is that So the hospitals in the range that is very close by, next to the NITT hospital, would have to be the BHEL hospital, and the other proximate hospital has to be the Apollo hospital. So we can partner with these hospitals as initiative of student council, and then we can try to bring in students. And this is actually something that we have to do after the students came back to the campus after being tested negative and being in the quarantine, and all this is done. And then if they show some symptomatic behavior, this is the contingency plan. So they must be following the procedure beforehand that has been followed in the past 5 months or so regarding back to campus plan that the present student council has taken up. So they have to follow that. And after, if they show any symptomatic behavior, this is what is need to be done. That is the clause that I mentioned.
All right. So I think we'll wrap up the debate session here.
I have one last question.
Okay, I'll give you 30 seconds to go with that, and then we'll be ending the session here.
Yeah. So Sindhuja, there is one point. Sorry. Yeah. So Sindhuja, there is one point regarding library database is has to be maintained properly. But are you aware that the library database is actually properly maintained, and it is maintained properly with the proper database?
Yes. What I would like to mention is, again, from my personal experience, and also I have asked I have consulted my other peers and my other friends and seniors. So when I remember, like, I'm going to library, and I just type the name of the book in the computer there down in the main ground floor, and there you get the number where the book is. So that's how, like, you go to the place and get. So the number, the book you find there won't be the book you want, and it's something different. And so we need to just like maintain properly once, check all the books, the book name and the numbers. So we to ensure proper maintenance of all the database of all the books. I hope it clarifies.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Yes, we'll go to the next session. There, you'll be asked audience questions. I request Amrita to ask this question.
Okay. So the first question is, we're having classes right from 9 to 5:30 almost every day. The lunch break is even just 30 minutes. So what action will you take to make the schedule much more friendly? Yeah,
So
one
yeah, okay, yeah, I'll take up. So I know like the lunch break is very short. Even I struggle like trying to eat in 30 minutes. I generally take like 40 minutes to eat. I have felt that. What I thought we can do is the classes end at 1:30, right? And next it starts at 2 o'clock. So we can make sure that the classes start at 2:30, and the next thing, what we can do is ensure that the faculties complete classes on time. I know, like, I think we have been telling, I think the faculties are aware that they have to complete they know the faculty class timings, but then we can just notify them, like, just ensure that the faculty completes the class before. The class timing. I know like some of them extend till 1:30 when the class ends at 1:20. So we can just make sure that the faculty start on time and end on time.
Yeah, so adding to what Sindhuja said, I think the plan has to be like having a meeting with the CRs once before every semester to make sure that the CRs are aware of the fact that they can remind the faculty in a very gentle and polite manner to stop the class at least 2 to 3 minutes before the classes end, to give a gentle reminder so that the faculty will definitely stop before the actual time has to end. Like if the class has to end at 1:20, the CR can inform like 2 to 3 minutes before, give a gentle reminder to the faculty saying that the class has to end in 2 to 3 minutes, so that the faculty is aware that he has to end in 2 to 3 minutes. If we can make that clear with the CRs and also with the faculty, that will be a proper measure, is what I feel. Yeah.
Uh, I think that's it for the audience questions. Now for a new addition to SoapBox, we at Task Force have taken the efforts to make sure that they do not overpromise and put up recurring points in their manifestos. So we'll be checking each of the research work in such specific recurring points by bringing that to light in SoapBox. And moreover, yeah, that's it. So for Nainika,
Yeah.
you have included NIT app in your manifesto. A lot of points about that. So this has been a recurring point in a lot of the manifestos before us also.
Yeah.
We'd like to know what all research you have put in and what all you wish to implement to this NIT app.
Yeah, that's actually a really good question. I was hoping to be asked. So basically, the NIT app, as you said, is being included in many of the manifestos before by many previous student council members. This is an initiative that was done about 90%, up to 90% by the 2019-2020 student council, but they had to stop it in between because of the COVID situation that was rising. And this was actually mentioned in the task force interview that was done by Mr. Sneh Galla, the 2019 council president. He himself has told that the website is already live on the internet and it needs to be revamped as a web app. So I think if we are done with that 10% of the work, and also consulted other student council representatives of 2019-2020 council, and they also have said that there's only 10% remaining, the work that's remaining. So I think if that 10% remaining work, if it is pushed, then NIT app is ready to go. Yeah.
And now for a question for Sindhuja. You have mentioned you'll be bringing up a research intern database for outside research interns. As far as we know, people who are actively looking for research interns, they themselves don't know like what all are going completely. How do you plan on doing this initiative with very less manpower as a part of student council when you yourself will be having a lot of other responsibilities?
Yes. Yeah, I would like to tell that we, not just the student council who will be like just doing, we will like consult get help from other people. Like we can take the help from alumni and other seniors, our alumni who have passed out, who have an idea. We can take reviews from them, and then collectively like get all the reviews and then organize and make a database. Like if we get some other internship, like if we get to know about other internship, we can just add it in a database regularly, and we can just come up with any research internship opportunities every time we can add it. Like it's not just like me or some person alone doing the.
Okay, then I think that's about it.
So we have come to the end of this session. Thank you, Nainika and Sindhuja, for your giving it a valuable time. So yeah, we can end this now. Thank you.
Thank you, Task Force, for giving us this opportunity to explain about our manifesto. And yeah, thank you so much. And everyone stay safe, and all the best to the other contestants as well. Thank you.
Yeah, and I really appreciate and thank Task Force for taking this initiative of SoapBox and helping us. And thank you so much. And all the best to the other contesting students. And stay safe, everyone.
Yeah, all the best.
Thank
you.